Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Broku, and welcome back to another video. Now, unfortunately, this video had to be made as I'm calling out someone who's actively stolen my content and blatantly plagiarized at least one of my videos. This man's name is Michael Reynoso, a 27-year-old gamer, sketch artist, movie writer, polls junkie, Dragon Ball enthusiast slash theorist, Christian, and top anime writer at Vocal Creator, and he believes it should be in the WWE.
Hey WWE Universe, why you should pick me for WWE Tough Enough? I'm fast, I'm strong, I have a whole lots of charisma, I'm crazy, and I do whatever move comes into mind, and basically I'm nice, and I'm handsome.
Now, this guy has an audience with 1,300 followers, which is actually more Twitter followers than me. Come on, guys, let's fix that. Let's get on my Twitter, and let's get it over to 1,000 followers. I'll link that down below. Go follow me on Twitter, so I can have more followers than this crackpot. Anyways, this guy writes articles about anime, mainly, and he does this for profit. At the end of each post, he asks for people to send money to him. So this guy makes money off of writing articles or posts about anime or other types of content like that. And well, this guy is a plagiarist. So he's basically stolen one of my pieces of work at least, and has planned to do a sequel to this as well, which would mean he is planning to do a second stolen video, and it would just be the second half of the first video that he plagiarized, as he only plagiarized the first half of it. So this guy is likely a serial plagiarizer, as a lot of his clip arts for his articles, which is basically a thumbnail, looks like the thumbnails that I believe I've seen on people that I'm subscribed to. So it's likely he's stealing thumbnails and then also stealing that video by plagiarizing it and just rewriting it into an article. And I have proof of this because he did this to Geekdom 101, who he also copied word for word. He copied Geekdom's video word for word and put it in his article and is making money off of it. Now, before I get into the evidence here showing how he plagiarized Geekdom and I kind of want to go first over some things that we need to be brought up. I always want to talk about ethics of YouTube and what is wrong and right. First, I want to tackle video ideas in general. Can you steal an idea? Is this the same as plagiarizing? And that really isn't the case, and why I'm going to bring this up is because I know some of you dumbasses are going to call me a hypocrite because I copy Masako X, because I made a Raditz what if, or some of our what ifs have the same starting idea. Since he made it first, I'm a hypocrite because I copied him, I plagiarized him. Well, the thing is that Masako doesn't own that idea, and I remember the same type of fan fiction of a Raditz going good being written online before Moscow made it. So it isn't even really his idea, and I mean, I'm sure thousands of people have thought of that possibility in Dragon Ball. And anyways, the story and the outcome of my video is different from Masako's. My thumbnail and video editing is different. This isn't plagiarizing. If you rip exactly what someone says and made a video on that, that is plagiarism. If you add a twist, though, and make it your own while still remaining the same basic concept, it probably won't be plagiarism. But the issue here with Michael is that he literally copied my video word for word in his article, even using my own images that I created for my own video, and did not credit me, despite crediting the clip art or his own article's thumbnail. So now you guys might be wondering, why am I making a video on this? Why didn't I just reach out to this man? Well, that is because I actually did try to reach out to him on Twitter, publicly, and he responded with a fat block. What this means is that this person knows what they're doing is wrong and is trying to hide it. Sorry, Michael, but you're not getting away with this so easily. Also, if he was just some nobody with no audience, I probably wouldn't make the video either, but the fact that he has over 1,300 followers on Twitter shows he likely has some sort of a decent-sized audience for his post, and is passing off my work and many other creators' hard work as his own hard work to his audience. So now I'm going to be showing you guys the damning evidence that he plagiarized my video and Geekdom's. But first, I'll just go with mine. The audio being played is from my video, and the text highlighted is words from his article. You can see that is a pretty much copy-paste here. And see how strong this version of Goku is. And I just want to say that it's going to be quite hard to scale, because we don't see any feats with Super Saiyan 5 Goku. But anyways, there are still other ways to scale it, and that is going to be how I'm going to do that. So first off, Dragon Ball AF takes place 5 years after the end of Dragon Ball GT. That's a lot of time for Goku to get stronger. And not only did Goku get stronger through the 5 years of training, but in this manga it states that when a human merges with the dragons, he gets many tens of times stronger. Now, not tens of times stronger, but many tens of times stronger. And also, Goku was still a kid, spent 5 years training, and grew up again. He became an adult again, so his potential for training was probably even higher, and also he spent time training with the Shadow Dragons, all 7 of them, and he also trained for a long time with Paikon. And so the main villain in this is Saikor, Goku's son, kind of like a test tube son, half clone. He's a half Saiyan, half Supreme Kai, and he is very strong. Unfortunately, we never get to see Goku fight him because Toyotaro had to stop this after Chapter 4 because he ended up actually working with Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Super and Dragon Ball Heroes. He literally was so good at this that he got a job to work under Toriyama. That's one of the main reasons why I am doing this one, is because this is the most realistic one. In this manga, there are so many similarities to Dragon Ball Super. You could see Toyotaro definitely had an influence, and also he actually is the one who does the art for the manga, so this is probably the most relevant fan manga to make a video off of. Now, if we do the Super Saiyan multipliers, take that 10 times by 400, Super Saiyan 3 Goku is 4,000 times stronger than Super Saiyan God Goku from Battle of Gods, and 400 times stronger than Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Then I think that Super Saiyan 4 is a 100 times multiplier, 10 for Ozaru, 10 for the Super Saiyan 4. So it's literally a word-for-word nonsense, and the kicker is that he uses my images that I created for this video. It is extremely unlikely that he created this. Use the same exact background image with the same exact blur, same characters the same size and place, same outcome of the scaling, same font, same size font, and same font with an outline, and put it in the same exact place. All this happening in many different images. I want to make sure that he has done this to other people to build up a case that he is likely a serial plagiarist. And I noticed this piece of art as looking familiar, so I clicked on his article, which was related to Dragon Ball Super Broly News. He did the thumbnail art credit to Geekdom 101, but the funny thing is he actually copies Geekdom's same video on this subject word for word. Literally. How stupid are you to credit the guy whose thumbnail was used for the video, but copy his video? Can you imagine if some dumbass who's reading your article reads this and goes and clicks at Geekdom and watches Geekdom's video on it, like, what the fuck? This is the same exact thing. This is not a coincidence, guys. It is structured the same exact way, just like how my video was. He has the same words when he shouldn't, and at one point he says he knows a guy, which he likely doesn't. Now we'll again play Geekdom 101's audio, and then show Michael's article, and highlight the plagiarism in question. If you want to see Geekdom's 101's video on the subject, I will link it down below.
So this information here I'm going to present to you in this video is very, very preliminary. And what I mean by preliminary is that I am personally not 100% confident in this information or in this thing, but this thing is going to probably become a thing, so I figure I might as well cover it now because it could actually, there's a very good chance this could be a major thing here. So Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 Extra Pack number 3 has come out, and it's been data mined. Now, obviously data mining is when you go through the actual data, like the codes of the game, and you discover things. And in the past, other games have been data mined to where you find out either things that don't actually make it to the game, or things that might be coming to the game in future DLC packs, or possibly even glitches and things of that nature. It's a long story, I'm not going to get into that part, but the key thing here is two very interesting things have popped up here in the data mine of Extra Pack number 3. Now again, like I say, this is very preliminary information. The person who data mined this was Komodo, otherwise known as Lloyd. Here is his Twitter. I will leave a link to it down below. He's done this kind of stuff before. He has experience doing these things, so I do trust him, but I haven't spoken to any other data miners yet, so I'm just letting you know that ahead of time, that this is the person who data mined this. And what did he data mine? Well,
it really sucks this happened to Geekdom. He is in ways the example of what the Dragon Ball community should be. He's funny, extremely knowledgeable about the series, nice, will collab with almost anybody, and also stands up for himself and others when he needs to. He provides news on the series faster than anyone I see on YouTube, and has produced some of the greatest Dragon Ball content on YouTube. Dude is a hard worker, and you're just taking his work and using it for yourself. You didn't do any of the work. So this is kind of a big middle finger to you, Michael, here. You don't deserve any of the following that you have. You are not a content creator, and nobody should trust anything that you write as your own, as there are 2 cases of plagiarism that are undeniable. There is likely more, and I encourage my subscribers to maybe find some more for yourself. Go through his articles, see if you can find more plagiarism. Like I said, I have not done too much digging into his articles. All I know is these 2, but literally less than 5 minutes of looking through, and I could see a bunch of thumbnails that I know other content creators created, and he probably just stole their videos. And in like 2 minutes after I left and went to all of his article page, I could see this thumbnail that Geekdom used in his video. I was like, oh, that looks familiar. Oh, this is Geekdom 101's video. So if I could find this in 4 or 5 minutes, I wonder what you guys could find in 10 minutes, or several of you guys could find. So this guy is probably, I would bet that over half of his content is just completely plagiarized. All I know is that there's these 2 videos, and he was planning on doing a part 2 to the video that he plagiarized of mine. Come on, Michael. You say you want to be wifed up by Rhea Ripley of the WWE. I'm sure that she is not going to want a man that steals from others to make a living, but she's going to want Broku's Dende. Anyways, guys, let me know what you think about this video. I know you guys probably think this guy's a dumbass, but this is 100% plagiarism. Please leave a like. Don't forget to follow my Twitter. Let's get my Twitter up to over 1,000 followers, guys. It would be even better if we surpassed this dude on Twitter followers, because that'd be hilarious. But anyways, guys, hope you have an amazing day. Peace out.
I'm handsome. I'm handsome.
Big Fat Liar is already being touted as next summer's must-see movie event.
That guy stole my paper.
How'd you come up with this idea?
Some ideas just come to you.
Yeah, from my backpack, you loser!